Hey, let's make a kayak crate or a crate for the kayak. Go this way. I got a milk crate that is a shade of blue. It'd be nice if it was all the same shade of blue, but it's not. And this one has a little bit of paint on it, but that's okay. So first thing I'm going to do here is I've already drilled holes in here. This is for my latch. And you'll see when I push my bungee cord through here. You might ask me what size is my drill bit, what size is my zip ties. Just use some good size zip ties and then use whatever drill bit fits your zip ties. That's the best I can tell you. And I'll tie a knot here. And you can't probably see past my big paws, but that's the way it is. So we got that piece, and I'll show you what that's for in a minute. Next, we drilled a couple of holes, well, 3 holes here, and then I got 3 holes in here. This is the bottom of another milk crate. If you look at it, you can see how they're meant to stack. We all know that because we stack these in college for bookshelves or whatever kind of furniture we needed. So I cut the bottom off another crate, and it'll be for the top. So it'll fit in there just right. Now you get you some zip ties, and I would run them through here. You can run these zip ties through here any way you like, whatever works. One slips out. Don't be all panicked that it's not in the same direction as the others, because it doesn't really matter. As long as they get through there and they're latched up. And this is a pretty simple and easy thing to do. And you can probably find milk crates just about anywhere. And it's a pretty versatile thing. Maybe you want to see from a different angle. I went through there and then back through my little hole here, and then I went through right there. I came up, as you can see. Oh man. Yeah. Just a minute. Alright. Do the same thing again. Through here. Do the hole that you drilled back there. And then again, up through here like this. Don't want to make them too tight, because if you make them too tight, when it flops over, it's just going to snap those. Have them about the same tension. So we can probably put this one, I made a little bit too tight, so maybe we'll put a second one through there. And back up through here again. Got distracted and made this one too tight. So it will, this first one I put through here will eventually fail. And then you can just snip these off. Okay, remember that's a little latch for the kayak handle, or not the kayak handle, come off another kayak. What we can do is we can tighten that up a little bit so it'll be snug. That holds that close. And then for this is like a 1.5 PVC here. So what you can do, if you only have small zip ties, you can double them up. And I recommend putting these on with zip ties. Let's see. tell you why in a minute. And you do the same thing at the top. If you have bigger zip ties, that'd be great. But I don't, so this is what I'm using, and I've used these before, they work fine. So, your rod, wherever my rod went, rod and reel will sit right in here and hang out this way. So if you make these where you can pop them off with the zip ties, you can take the pointy end of it like that and put it in the sand or the mud and wiggle it, pound it in, knock it in about that deep, and there you got for beach fishing or bank fishing, surf fishing, whatever. So you can have 2 or 3 of these in different lengths, and then you got, let's see, this is actually was a, you can buy these at Home Depot too. These are to put your toilet lid on. They're plastic, so they'll go wherever you want them to go, and they'll do whatever you want them to do. I always keep one on here because I want to put something, you know, get something snug down on here, and it'll never rust. I have one on each side. So pretty much that's your simple milk crate right there. And you got a couple of rod holders, and you can deck it out however you want, and you can use that's more of the bungee cord like they secure the paddles on kayaks with. So that ought to work right there. And I always try to get my, I call them the knots where I snip them off, where they don't protrude out in the front, so you're less likely to get scratched, because they are kind of sharp and pointy. The more suntan you get, the more things hurt or sunburn. And that'll hold it enough, because you just, you know, you just want to keep them organized. So that's my kayak rack. All right, I gotta go. We'll see y'all in the next one.